Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am the Read Aloud teacher. This week's book that I have chosen for my book basket is a classic, and it is definitely a book that all teachers and parents remember fondly from their childhood. This is an excellent book for kids of all ages, and so I hope you enjoy this read aloud of Where the Wild Things Are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind, and another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with a magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were so frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. And they made him king of all the wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat, so he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped onto his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. The end. I hope you enjoyed our read aloud today of Where the Wild Things Are. Don't forget to come back next week. We are going to have read alouds every day of the week next week because we are going to be focusing on chapter books. We're going to focus on the Magic Treehouse series specifically, and we are going to start reading the first book of that series called Dinosaurs Before Dark. And we're going to read 2 chapters of the book every day next week, as well as some supplemental read-alouds of early childhood books as well. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and go to our channel to check out the many read-alouds we have. They're split by age range, so it's very easy to find whatever is best for you and your little one. See you next week.